Well, hello everybody. Swamp Fox News, cooks, and reviews coming at you. Like, subscribe, and share. And hit the bell notification button. Tonight I'm making creamy sausage and potato soup. And I'm going to give you the rundown of the ingredients. Okay, we're using mild Italian sausage. You want to take them out of the skin, cut the skin open, take the sausage out. If you buy it like this, you get more than you do if you buy it already ground. But you can buy the ground Italian sausage, that's fine. You're going to want Parmesan cheese for at the end to put on as a topping. Crushed red pepper flakes. Now this is optional. You don't have to put this in. Some people don't like it when I do. They don't like it's too spicy for them. You're already using Italian sausage. Now you can use hot or mild. I use mild. You know, I got a bad stomach, so I don't eat too many things too spicy. So I don't use a lot of the red pepper myself, but it does call for it in the recipe. You're going to use 9 cups of chicken broth. Okay, 9 cups of chicken broth. Again, kosher salt, but since you're using the chicken broth and it's salted, taste as you're going for the salt. I'm not going to tell you how much to use because you're going to taste that as you're going. Black pepper, same thing, taste as you're going. Fresh baby spinach, you want to take the stems out and just use the leaves. You want to try to peel it away from the stem, get as much of the stem out as possible. Just use the leaves, just kind of chop them up. Then we're going to be at the end as well. You also want 4 to 6 pieces of bacon. You're going to use a chopped yellow onion. And garlic. Now, you're going to use about a tablespoon of minced garlic and a whole diced yellow onion, okay, for this cook. You're also going to use about 4 to 6 potatoes, and you want to chop them up, half them, and then chop them in thin slices like this. Now, you want to try to make sure the slices are all equally the same so they cook evenly. And you don't want to cook them all the way through to where they're like mashed potatoes, so you want to kind of keep an eye on it. It's going to be about 15 to 25 minutes depending on your stove. You want to keep an eye on it as you're going. I already did a lot of the stuff, okay? I've already browned the sausage. I've already cooked the bacon and stuff like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next steps. I'm going to go ahead and I got the potatoes in the chicken broth already. Right here, I'll show you. Now, don't pay attention to my ingredient size. I'm doing a lot more than what I'm telling y'all. Okay, see this big old pot I'm making? This is going to feed a lot more people. So don't worry about what I'm doing. Stick to the recipe and it'll come out good for about 4 to 5 people. But what I'm doing will feed about 20 people. Okay, so anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and start boiling off the potatoes right now while I'm on, just for time. I'm not going to keep y'all here all night. But what I did over here is I already cooked the bacon. The sausage is already cooked and it's drained. It's ready. It's over there ready. Now, what I did is after I cooked the bacon and the sausage, I drained the sausage off and then I cooked the bacon in the same pan. Now you see all the brown on the bottom. That's good stuff. I left a couple tablespoons of bacon fat in the pan, and I'm going to go ahead and put only the onions in there first. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to get a better system. Y'all just bear with me. So I'm going to put all these diced onions in here first. And I'm going to put the garlic in last. You don't want to put the garlic in right away. You don't want to, number one, if you overcook garlic, it does a couple things. The more you cook it, the less it tastes, the less flavorful it is. 1, 2, if you burn garlic, it tastes bitter. So you don't want to burn it, guys. So you want to put it in at the last minute. You want to let these onions saute for about 5 to 7 minutes until they turn translucent. Turn that down a little bit. And it's going to get all that bacon fat off the bottom of that pan and all that flavor from all that crispy bacon that was cooked. So you want to cook that for about 5 minutes like that, guys. Keeping an eye on it. Meantime, I've got the pot of potatoes over here cooking. Now what I did is I cooked the crushed red peppers and the sausage together. I used just a little bit of crushed red peppers because I don't, like I said, my stomach can't handle it, but the recipe calls for it, so I'll put a little bit in there. Now when you're doing your potatoes, now I don't peel my potatoes either. I wash them, I take off any bad spots, and then I love potato skins. And they're better for you. Got a lot of protein and stuff in them, so I leave my potato skins on. So, but you do want to, when you're cutting potatoes, you don't want to leave them in the air. The potatoes, you want to have a bowl of clean water, and as you're cutting them and slicing them, you want to put them in that fresh, cold water so they don't oxidize. An oxidized potato is not good. You shouldn't eat it. And so if you didn't know that, once you start cutting a potato or even peeling the skin, once you peel the skin off of it and wash it, you want to sit it in cold water till you use it. You don't want to let it sit out and oxidize. The onion's looking good. I'll let them cook for a minute. Want to make sure they all soaking good in that bacon fat. Alright, anyway, I showed y'all the potato size that you wanted to use right there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. Bear with me a second, I'm getting ready to get the sausage. You're also going to use heavy whipping cream. You're going to put, now I love the whipping cream, so you're going to put about 3 cups in your cook. I'm going to put about 9 in mine, but also I'm using more, okay? So this is going to be towards the end, you're going to put that in. So heavy whipping cream is another ingredient that you need. Now you can also use kale. I don't really care for kale, but you know, that's just what you throw in at the end. Alright, y'all bear with me a second. Again, you only need about a pound. Now you can add more if you want, but then you gotta adjust for flavoring. That's 4 pounds of sausage. That's what I'm using, okay? And of course, again, you want to take it out of the skin, or you can buy it already. Ground. But a lot of times, the packs are already ground is 3 ounces less than if you buy it, just cut it open yourself, and it's about the same price. So why not get that extra 3 ounces? You know. See how them onions are turning translucent? What you want. Then again at the last after about 5 to 7 minutes, at the last minute, at like 6 minutes, if I'm going 7, I'm gonna throw the garlic in and I'm gonna let that cook for a minute. Just long enough to get that flavor to start mixing up with all that, and then I'll add it to the sausage. It'll make it so good, and then we'll add the cream, and then after the potatoes are cooked, we'll add all of that. I got potatoes over here going now. Should have started this earlier. It's gonna take a minute to start getting boiling, but anyway, while we're doing that, how's everybody doing? I see I got a few in here. Harry Bonsell. Carolina Auditor, Dave C. How y'all doing? Glad to see y'all here. Thanks for being here. Mama Gnome, all right. Hey, look there. Mama Gnome's here. That's special, man. She was just in the hospital. I hope you're doing well. Amish, Thank you for being here, Patricia Walton, Country Boy News. All right. Sewer Dog the Patriot. Kim, Jay, how you doing, my darling? I'm glad to see you here tonight. Pug Face Media, Ryan. Thank you, Jenny Jones, Carolina Auditor. I appreciate all y'all being here. I'm gonna learn how to cook some great food. You guys that don't know how to cook, man, your girlfriends are gonna be like, man, where you learning how to cook like this? If you ain't telling them. I'm just joking, y'all. All right, we're 5 minutes in, so they're looking really good, smelling really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my garlic. It's fresh garlic too, y'all. Okay, keep that in there. Like I said, you only want to put that in there about a minute because the pan's hot. Mix it around real good. Pan's hot. That flavor is going to start coming out of that garlic right away. Boy, it already smells good. The onions is already smelling real good. Man, that smells so good. Put some of these ingredients out of the way now that I showed you what we're working with. Pull this off right now. Alright, y'all bear with me a second. I'll get a couple things going. Oh, while I'm doing that, let me show y'all how the sour broth roast is going. Oh man, it's looking beautiful. See how how the onions is all red now and all purpley looking. Man, that's that wine and that red wine vinegar. Put the lid back on. That's sour broth, and that's Sundays. That's part 2 for Sunday, y'all. Y'all bear with me a second. Let me get a few more things together. Stop now. My dogs are mad because I ain't paying attention to them. Come on, baby. Here, let me give them a treat. Here, let me give you a little stuff. Okay, I gave my dogs a treat, so they'll leave me alone for a little bit. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. Well, once the potatoes, man, it's taking forever. I'm sorry. I should have had that already cooking, but I didn't want to cook it. I didn't want to get it too hot. Once the potatoes start boiling and cooking, then you'll add the onions and the garlic to the potatoes and the broth, and let that cook until it gets good and soft. The potatoes start getting not too soft because you want like a little bite, but not too much. If they get too soft, you're just making mashed potatoes. Anyway, this is really good, but I tell you what, to be honest with you, I like it better the second day. Once it sits in the refrigerator overnight, and then them potatoes get to soak up all that juices even more. Then the next day you cook it, on low and get it good and warm. Eat it again. Now, once it's done, I love putting American cheese in a bowl of it. Not the whole thing, but American cheese is good. Y'all can try that. If you cook this, y'all can try putting a piece of American cheese in your bowl, mixing it around. It's really good. I'm gonna put Parmesan cheese in it too. I do that anyway, but it's fresh Parmesan cheese is really good. But American cheese just gives it a whole nother flavor. It's really good. Bear with me. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit as we're going, guys. Just bear with me. All right. Now this ain't the this is what I'm putting in there, but I've already prepared. Got it over here. I washed it. You want to wash anytime you get greens like that fresh. You want to wash them. I mean, I'm sure y'all know that, but just so you know, keep his hands off of it. They've been touching them, and also you want to get the pest control stuff off of it. Unless you buy an organic, you ain't really got to worry about that too much. Come on, Pop, start boiling. Now, see, once I get my stove hooked up, I just got to go. I was explaining the other night, my mom's real funny. She had an oven when she first got this place, but she never used it. And she was like, I need that space. Get that oven out of here and do something with it. And I'll put a shelf there. So we put her a shelf here. And then she used, like, the tabletop oven if she wanted to bake something. And she used the microwave. And she used them little copper pans. And this little thing right here you see me using. And that was fine for her because she didn't cook big meals. I cooked meals and brought them over to her and ate, or brought her over to my house and ate, or we took her out to eat and stuff like that. She didn't cook big meals anymore. We always went and ate somewhere for like Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that. So, she didn't cook a whole lot. So now, but I got me a stove. But what happened was when I took the old stove out, I actually took out the wire, the 220 wire for it. So I just got to rerun it. So I'm going to get Fred over here. We're going to run the wire. He'll help me run it from under the house and back up into the breaker box and back to this oven, and I'll wire it all in. Then I'll be cooking off my oven, and I won't be having to move it around so much. I'm also going to get, I'm looking for a good tripod. I got a homemade tripod right now, so that's why it's wiggling around, bouncing around so much. But I'm going to get some better lighting in here too, guys. You know what they say, a watch pot never boils, but it's getting close. Anyway, bear with me a second. I'd lose my head if it wasn't for the shoulder job. Give me a second. I'm looking at something. You ever ate that bully stick that fast? I've been having problems with my mom's dog, y'all. He's great. He's a great guy, but for some reason, he's housebroken and he's got a doggy door. For some reason, he's been peeing in the house. So I've had to keep a better eye on him. And I don't know if it's because he just misses my mom. He's going through all this, and he's got these two dogs here in his house all the time. Everybody's here in his place. This was his house by itself. So I don't know if he's just acting out. But I'm keeping a better eye on him. What, buddy? But anyway, he's a good little dog. He really is. Sewer dog will tell you. He's a good watchdog, but he hears everything, and he will go off in a heartbeat. It'd be 2 o'clock in the morning. He hear an acorn drop on the metal roof over the porch. Outside going after whatever it is. Now, of course, once he sees whatever it is, he'll run backwards from it. But anyway, I'm just having. All right, I'm gonna cut this bacon up because the bacon's going in there too. But you don't put that in until the end either. You know, you want it to be kind of crispy, not too crispy. If you put it in the water right now, it'll be real soft. Not that it won't taste good, but you just want a little bit of bite to it. Glad to see Mama Gnome in here, man. That makes my heart feel good. How you doing? By the way, let me put my glasses on so I can read. Mama Gnome, you still in here? How you doing tonight? How you feeling? Recouping slowly soon, but glad to be home. I'm so glad you're home too. One of yours, Joe, you told me to knock off with flare. Oregon Road. Emma, how y'all doing tonight? Glad to see y'all here. I appreciate y'all coming in. Making some really awesome soup. Creamy sausage and potato soup. It's awesome. Really good in the wintertime. It's actually good anytime, but especially the wintertime. Get cold outside, come in, get your hot bowl of soup, man, ain't nothing better. Ain't that right, Kim? Kim loves some soup. I don't know if y'all know that about Kim J, y'all, but Kim J loves soup. So do I. So that's what she told me anyway, so it's awesome. I love soup too. Anyway, a little bit of kale at the end. I mean, you can use kale, but I use baby spinach. All right, well, I guess I get to spend a little bit of time with you guys while my slow boil is taking forever. I hope y'all all doing good tonight. Anybody need prayer? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I really appreciate y'all being here. I really appreciate y'all being part of my family. Showing me the love and support that you do, and showing love and support to everybody in the community. It's really awesome, y'all. Marine Vet Mom. Oh, I'm glad you're home. Me too. How you doing, Marine Vet Mom? Glad to see you here. I was very touched when you went live and said prayers for me. Baby doll, let me tell you something. I'll go live and say prayers for you and anybody else who needs them. You know, everybody needs prayer. And I ain't afraid to pray. I'm a fully devoted follower of Christ. I'll tell anybody that. I love the Lord. Yeah, do I make mistakes? Am I human? And you know, yeah, that's what we do. That's why God gives us free will. And you know, but I love you and I'll pray for you. I do. I pray for you every day. And I'm glad that it made you feel good, because it means a lot to me that you're better and that you get better. And any man that loves the Lord ain't scared to tell anybody. People who are shy about it, they're what I call Sunday only Christians. They're Christians on Sunday, and they go to church and they love the Lord on Sunday. But Monday through Saturday, woo, Lord have mercy. Thank you. I could use some. I just want. Oh, I am broken and cannot even look for work. I'm afraid of being homeless. I feel homeless. Northern Corruption Monitor. I'm so sorry to hear that. I will definitely pray for you. You got my phone number is 843-554-4336. If one of my mods complete, well, all of your mods, if somebody could post it, please, I'd appreciate it. 843-554-4336. Give me a call. We'll talk. We'll pray together, and see if we can't come up with some suggestions about work. Sewer Dog, yes sir, you are my brother. Yeah, Sewer Dog is, I don't want to, John, how you doing, buddy? I don't want to put his business out there. I'll let him tell y'all, but he's going through some spiritual battles right now too. You know, he's got some issues with some people, and they have some problems that were, you know, nothing that they're doing. It's where they're living. The people, their landlords won't take care of some very serious problems that they're having with the apartment. So anyway, it's not a good situation that they're living in. So he needs prayers. Sewer Dog's family needs prayers, y'all. Kim Johnson's recovering. She needs prayers. Mama Gnome's recovering. She needs prayers. I'm recovering. I need prayers. Everybody needs prayers. And then I was telling y'all about Prince. Patch has been getting in the trash again. She was doing good for a couple months. Now I gotta watch the trash again. But I love the dogs, man. They're my babies. Emma, you're so crazy. That's right. We definitely will. When I end this stream, I'll pray for everybody. In the stream, you make no mistake, and of course, across YouTube. 7 on the 4th of July. That's cool. I can't have cats because my dogs would. I love all animals, but Patches won't tolerate them. I can barely get her to tolerate my little dog. Yeah, I'm talking about you. She looked over at me like, what? What are you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I'm talking about you. Going back to chewing your bone. But I'll admit, my little 10-pounder now, she's rough and tough, and she gives her a hard way to go. She thinks she's the king or the queen. And she always wants to jump up on her back and, you know, sniff her all in her ear and stuff like she's the boss. Man, that smells so good. So anyway, yeah, because I'm using now, you got to watch the salt. Like I said, Country Boy, what's up, my brother? Thank you for coming back. Hey, Swamp, I would like to ask for prayers for my mom. No problem, Mama Gnome. I'll definitely pray for her as well. What's wrong? Is she ill, or is she just down under the weather right now? And she went. Don't look very good. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mama Gnome. We'll definitely be praying. I hate this stupid computer. Lady D, what's up, baby doll? What you love? So appreciate y'all being here. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I'm learning y'all how to cook. Rebel with here, we say, I'll learn you. On Speedway. I'm a Pepsi drinker, y'all, but Coke came out with this orange vanilla, and I like the orange knee highs. When I was a kid, they had knee highs. The orange, what they call them, orange creams or something like that. It was really good, so I tried it. It ain't bad. Joe Cole just did what? Joe Cole just ended our friendship. Why? Emma, I'm sorry. Well, I hope we're still friends. Well, you don't have to do that. There's plenty of people here that love you, girl. I'm one of them. So stick around. We want you to be here. I'm sorry that I hope nobody's giving you a hard time in my chat. Y'all make sure y'all love everybody here, man. Please don't be going back and forth and causing no issues with each other here. This is a loving. I love everybody, and I bring these streams because I want everybody to come here and be friends and family and love everybody and support everybody. And if you're not willing to do that, then just don't come back, please. Whoever you are, anybody. I don't want no drama here, man. I just want nothing but peace, love, and prosperity. And I can't deal with it. I don't like drama. So no one has to leave, but let's just, if that's the case, if you're doing somebody bothering somebody, let's stop it right now, please. Okay? Anyway, let's move on. Watch pot never boils, y'all. Let me let my dogs out. Y'all talk amongst yourself for a minute. But I love everybody. Please stay, everybody. As long as you want. Just please don't fight amongst each other. Just know that, I want everybody to be friends here. Everybody's welcome here. That's why everybody's a mod. As Brian, my buddy from the High Impact Fleet says, one of us is not better than all of us or any of us. And we work better as a team. Let's let them idiots you can see on news every day that fight and want to fight about every stupid thing. Let's let them keep that up. Over here, let's just love and be here for each other. Please. Oh, they still chewing on their bones, so they're all right. Bear with me a minute. I'm going to go ahead and straighten up a little bit while we're waiting on this pot to stop boiling. Can't believe how long it's taking. That drives me crazy. That's right, Jenny. Let's cook. Yeah, I love Brian's channel too. He's got a pretty good brain, so you didn't get it too wrong. Yeah, Brian's awesome. Now, we don't agree on everything, but if we did, wouldn't that be kind of weird? If everybody agreed with everything everybody else did, it'd be a boring place. But I don't agree with everything he says, but I agree with a lot of what he says. And he's got excellent content. High impact flicks and high impact vlogs. If you go there and subscribe, tell him I sent you. Please. You Give me a few minutes to deal with this pan of grease I got. I'll go dump it. I'll be right back in just a second. A lot of you probably know this, I'm sure, but some people don't. Don't dump grease down your drain. All you're gonna do is make somebody like me come out and charge you money to fix it. You don't know how many times I've went to get unclogged pipe drains because people dump bacon grease, hamburger grease, you name it, down the drain, thinking, "Oh, I run hot water behind it, so what?" That's not going to help. Get you a tin can, like when you open tin cans and say dog food, cat food, or if you got the 8-ounce cans or whatever, or vegetables or whatever, then just dump it in that. Put some foil over it, freeze it, or let it sit on the counter and let it just kind of harden, and then throw it away. Okay, John, appreciate you being here, buddy. Love you, man. Please come back again and see me. See us all. We're better when you're here. Y'all see that little swamp fox in the corner right there? Y'all click on that and make sure you subscribe. Has anybody tried to pan fry a steak yet? Or butter poaching lobster tail? Now let me tell you, now the way I butter poach that lobster tail, that's not the best way. I would have rather had, now once I get all my pots and pans over here, y'all see I got a little tiny pot. And it's perfect for poaching lobster tails in because you can stick, you ain't using so much butter. And what you do is you melt enough of the butter to completely submerge the lobster tail in it, and then let it cook slowly that way. And then you don't have to sit there and throw the butter over, and sit there cooking. So you completely submerge it, and that's the best way. But if I would have done that day, I would have used a couple pounds of butter, and that's just wasted. We got somebody new here. Let me fix that. DWK. Bay Area, thank you for being here. You are now a mod, so you have to work when you come to my channel. I'm just playing. Welcome, brother. We appreciate, or sister, whatever, DWK. I'm not sure if you're male or female, but we appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming. I'm cooking right now. I'm waiting on the dang potatoes to boil. Shouldn't be too much further away. That's that Wolfgang Puck Collection pot, and them things has got heating things on the bottom of them. That after it's done cooking, oh yeah, it's boiling now. All right, cool. All right, yeah. So now I need to keep a good eye on it so I don't overboil the potatoes. But it's got them little heat transfer plates on the bottom, so hours after you take it off the stove, it still is hot. So. Subscribe to your channel and so that's awesome, DWK. I will subscribe to you as well. Oh, now y'all stop that. Don't you try to take his bone, you hear him? Alright, subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. Thank you for subscribing. Come here, Prince. Come here, buddy. Where's your bone? Come here. Prince, here. Get your bone. I'm going to take your bone. You stop that. You done had your glutton self. Go on. Go on somewhere. Potatoes, because they thin, so they'll cook. You don't want to overcook them. You don't want to undercook them. Oh yeah, that's good right there. See right there, that's about perfect. See, it barely goes through. All right, so I'm gonna turn that down, because that heating element is still cooking. Now I'm going to move this over here. Bear with me. Let's sit it right on top of that. Alright. Now, I'm going to add all this bacon. Bacon cooked. Onions and garlic. Dump all that in there. Mix that around a little bit. Oh yeah. Man, that smells so good. Now you want to add the sausage and the crushed red peppers. Then you're going to stick it back on the stove just for a minute or two to heat that sausage back up. Stir that up real good. Let me get a spoon, y'all. Stick that back on the heat just for a minute, a couple of minutes. Then when I pull it back off, I'm going to put in the bacon and the heavy cream. And I'll put the baby spinach in. Heavy cream. Heavy whipping cream. Three from me. No soup for you. I don't know if y'all like Seinfeld or watch Seinfeld, but I did. I love Seinfeld. I like spinach.
I like green beans.
Almost done, y'all. Grate up some Parmesan cheese. I'm waiting. Nothing like fresh grated Parmesan. Parmesan. Freshly grated. Nothing better.
Take that block of cheese. I'll take my block of cheese.
Oh well, I lost something else.
I found it.
Let's see. Good. Now, with a clean spoon, especially if you're eating with other people, you want to taste it and then get another clean spoon to taste it again. You want to double dip. See if you need to add a little salt or not. But again, see, you can use low sodium or unsalted chicken broth. I use salted with all the sodium, 2% sodium. So you got to watch the salt intake that you put in it. So that's why I said kind of do it at that taste. Potatoes are going to soak up a lot of that salt, so you probably still need to add some, but you don't want to add too much to do it. Check out your gut. And you can use some more, just like I said. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit right now. It's heating up good. The potatoes ain't too soft. You got a little, not crunch, but bite to them. They're still firm enough. Another clean spoon. Just use the plastic one to like throw it away. more salt. That should do it. Now, like I told y'all, I had already put a little bit of salt in here when I started this. So you don't want to over salt it, but when you're cooking your potatoes, you want to add salt while it's boiling. So I'd already had some in there. Now I don't want to tell you how much I put because it may be different than what y'all saw to take is. So do it to taste. But you know, if you normally boil potatoes, you know how much salt you'd put in the water bath to begin with. All right, now that I got that heated up pretty good, I'm going to go ahead and add my bacon. Bacon. And the heavy cream. Looks like I might not have enough room. Alright, there we go. Now you don't want to boil. You don't want to boil no more. You just want to heat it real slowly from here on out after this. Like when you let it cook tonight, after you eat tonight, you let it sit in the refrigerator, and next time you want to get a bowl of it, heat it slowly. You don't want to boil it real fast. You want to cook it slow. For a couple reasons. You don't want to split the cream. And you also don't want to make mashed potatoes. You don't want to overcook it. Because every time you heat it up and cook it, the more the potato gets softer and softer, which is still good. Well, looks like I'm going to have to add heavy cream. Only 2 heavy creams because I got a full pot, y'all. There you go. Now, since I just dumped cold heavy cream in it, again, stir it around, and it's on low temperature, about low to medium, not too high. You don't want it to start boiling. You just want to let it simmer for a minute. And since I made such a big pot, what I'm going to do is, when I make my bowl of soup tonight, which is in a second, I'm going to put the baby cabbage in it then. I don't want the baby cabbage in it now where it's going to sit and heat up every time. It gets too mushy and wilty that way. I don't like it. So you want to put the baby cabbage in or the kale right at the end of each time you heat it up. So just have some fresh on hand, like you seen I had a bunch, and just throw it in there. There, that's what you end up with. And you take your Parmesan cheese and you throw it over the top. Oh man, it's so good. Also, like I said, you can throw American cheese on here. Tonight I'm using the Parmesan. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat all the way down because, again, it's got that heating thing on the bottom. It's cooked. It's ready to go. I'm going to let that melt that cheese on there a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and eat that, guys and gals. Hush. All right. So that is your creamy sausage and potato soup. Y'all make it. Let me know what y'all think. Alright, so anyway, I really appreciate everyone being here. I thank y'all so much. You know I love you all. I really do. If you have any strife with anyone in your family or any friends from the past or even in the present, please reach out to them and apologize to them, even if you don't think it's your fault. And even if you know it's not your fault, reach out to them. Just say you're sorry. Try it one more time. Try to get along. Try to end it. If it don't work, then at least you tried. Dear Lord, I want to come to you in prayer tonight for everybody in my YouTube community and my friends and family here in Charleston and around the world. I appreciate everybody that comes here, Lord, and I want you to please uphold them in your arms, keep them safe, and free of any disease or any pain. Please, Lord, protect everyone's parents, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, and uncles who come to you. I'm asking for your uplifting, your guidance, and to keep us all safe, Lord. We're asking this in Jesus' name. Amen. We pray. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and eat, guys and gals. So I appreciate y'all being here and sticking out this long cook. I'm going to try to get better at the timing as far as, well, once my oven's here, it'll be quick response once I get it all hooked up. So I'm definitely going to get that done, and then I think it'll just go better. But I hope y'all have a great night. I hope everything works out for you guys in y'all's life. Hug and kiss your family. Tell them how much you love them, and make sure y'all share each other's channels some love, y'all. Try this cook. Remember, taste as you go. Season as you go, so you're not overdoing it. And once you get used to it, this will be a great soup you can whip up really quick in the wintertime. And again, as it sits in the refrigerator a day or two, the potatoes soak up all that good seasoning, and it just really is good. So I hope y'all have a great night. I love you all. God bless.